Good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you. If you are watching this broadcast, you are on the cutting edge of hearing, learning, and being a part of something new. I am going to introduce to you today to the CEO of Mamaket. It is such a pleasure to be here today. Such an honor to have my dear friend, associate. I don't know what else, what other labels to give you. Newton, it's just such a pleasure to have you on broadcast today. I just wanted to everyone to get to know you, to know what you're up to, how you are setting the stage and making change in the global context of business. And I'm going to give you this time to introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Doctor. It is an honor, to be honest, to be here to finally get to have this conversation with you and to share with our live audience what we're building, our ideas and prospects. Is have been a long time coming. We go way back, Doctor. It is really a dream come true to be sitting and talking to you here today.
It's amazing. I mean, it's been almost a decade
It's
since
been since we
and
met, and
so and met in Nigeria, and here we are in the United States and doing global business. So take this time
awesome.
to really introduce yourself. You can start anywhere in your incredible journey of making the audience aware of who you are, and then we'll go in and talk about why you're here.
Fantastic. So my name is Newton Ray Ukwuoma. I'm the CEO of Mamaket. I'm a Nigerian immigrant. But before I started Mamaket, I used to work as a journalist for 6 years in Nigeria with the Tribune. During my days as a journalist, I covered the entertainment beat, the health beat, the tourism beat, and the IT beat. I traveled a couple times, different places, met different cultures. I thought I did so well because in 2018, I got a national award for the Reporter of the Year. I also was nominated for the Innovative Reporter of the Year. So yes, I felt I was doing well in that career, but I still did not feel fulfilled. Somewhere around my career, I met this individual. I met someone who changed my career around. This person's dream and vision drove me to traveling to the US, to commencing a new career in a new place in Silicon Valley, California, at a school. So I was an international student in 2000. In fact, I came to America on the 4th of July, 2019. So it's exactly about 5 years from today. So yes, and I'm here today. We're building Mamaket as a response to some of the challenges that I face personally in the US as an international student.
Yeah, your story is phenomenal. I remember when we first met and you shared with me that you were a journalist. This young man walked up to me very bold and said, "Ma'am, can I interview you?" And I said, "Who are you and what do you write for?" And he took time and explained to me what he had done, what he was focusing on, and what he was interested in. And in having that time, I wasn't quite sure about the publication. So I said, let's talk, let's get to know each other. because I really felt as though that's where there was the meeting of the minds, if you will. It wasn't so much
Yes.
me being promoted in your circulation in your newspaper, which was quite an honor for you to approach me out of all of
Yes.
the individuals that were there. But yet it was that time, if you recall, we sat on the bench outside of the building
Yes. Yes.
under
On
the
the
shade
grass.
tree, under the
Yes.
shade
Yes.
tree. And that's when we really started getting to know each other and getting down to what your aspirations were. And, I told you a bit about myself as well, but very little, because it wasn't an interview. It was more of just a conversation. So it was an incredible experience. And at that moment, I said, well, I think you may recall me saying, let's just keep in touch.
Yes.
So we did that, and here
Mm-hmm.
we are today, through the years and several emails exchanges and that sort of thing, and really bringing us to this moment in time, which is amazing, amazing. So
Amazing.
I
Amazing.
am Dr.
Fantastic.
Jeannice Samani. I am the CEO of FSG LLC. We are a digital transformation company that actually provide hardware as well as software in the form of data centers all the way up to digital exchange and generative AI. We are in the space of providing SMEs what they need them to where they can go and what they can do
Mm-hmm.
as far as growth, development, and scaling. So it's quite a pleasure to work directly with our CEO today, Mr. Newton Ray. So with that said, thank you for this opportunity again. Let's dive right into Mamaket. The reason why we're here to talk, there should be an earthquake because
Yeah.
Mamaket, and it's just as it sounds, Mamaket. Tell
Yes.
us about that. What is the meaning behind it? And go into its mission.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Doctor, for that. Quite a pleasure. So, you see, as an international student and someone who came to this country, I faced firsthand what I'm about to say now, and that is that when you travel, um, you leave. You don't carry everything. You leave things behind. Whether you are a traveler or someone relocating to a different country, you don't carry everything with you. You leave your lifestyle, you leave your experience, you leave your people, your loved ones behind, you leave your culture behind. And the things that you leave behind, they tend to kind of affect your new place. They tend to kind of haunt you a little bit. We call it homesickness. So today, America boasts of about 4.45 million or so immigrants, about 30%, 13% of our population. These people, based on some of our studies, go through this experience of anxiety, depression, low performance, because their bodies are in America and their souls are in their home countries. Mamaket is trying to break into that barrier, the struggles of most immigrants in the US and other places, to at least give them a piece of home. That is what we're trying to solve. And it goes back to what I felt when I came here as an international student, and what I also discovered not just many people who were students and immigrants face when they come to a new place. So we are about that. And that is basically our mission in Mamaket.
Beautiful, beautiful. So as you think about Mamaket, your experiences, how did this come about? Being an immigrant, you can come to a country, you either continue your education or you get a job or you start in the workplace. How did you get from being a journalist, well awarded journalist, to basically coming to the US and starting a new journey? This is a new journey for you. How did you get to that point?
We have moments in our lives that are pivotal, moments that are life changing. And I had my life changing moment when I encountered Dr. Samani right here. She filled me with a lot of courage to believe that it was possible, and I had the prompting that that was my place in life, that I wanted to be a software engineer. I felt that there was a gap in my brain to launch into that space, and then I followed through. So I traveled based on this inspiring, encouraging words to California, Silicon Valley, where I began to study software engineering. But as an immigrant, I began to face a new dynamic in my life, and that was the fact that I had this connection, this void that distance and travel and relocation had caused. And I suffered from that a lot. And but beyond my personal suffering, I came to understand that I wasn't alone. There were people in my campus who were also international students who were going through the same thing as I was. And we shared a bit of our sufferings. And then I realized that, we can just suffer and do nothing. So Mamaket is a response to the suffering of many international students who have been disconnected from their culture home and their place in life, who have a void that they carry, even in a country as beautiful and rich as in America. People, carry around that disconnection. And so we're trying to see if we can at least bring a little bit of closure to these people, as I needed at that time in my life.
Yeah, that's amazing. I believe that what you're saying is extremely inspiring for many, not only people that are moving from other countries and other lands to the United States, but for those who live in the United States and that are from here that find a disconnect and are finding their place, their footing,
Yes.
if you will, within within the country, whether it be the United States or anywhere else in the world. So
Yes.
they're very inspiring. So thank you for that. The key features that Mamaket has, it's not a get well platform, but it's a platform of what? What can you tell us about the features of Mamaket?
Thank you. Thank you so much. So yes, so Mamaket is a marketplace. Well, our first offering is that Mamaket is an e-commerce for products and services of immigrant cultures. So it's first an e-commerce, but it is in a larger perspective a solution to cultural disconnection. Our product is culture. We are revolutionizing how immigrants connect with their cultural roots in the US and everywhere else where you have immigrant population. So we are really about cultural dynamics, cultural connections, and the cultural marketplace. That's what Mamaket is. And yes, that's what we are.
So in thinking about that, let's consider the features, your inspirational background, and exactly what is the current status now? You've got this incredible platform that you're going to meet the needs, the pain points of many immigrants, individuals that are moving to the United States. So tell us about some of, number one, the key features. Just dive in a bit deeper because you have some true beneficiaries, that people that are going to benefit from the use of this platform. Let's dive into that question a bit further.
Okay, so as an e-commerce, we create diverse products and services that meet cultural needs of our immigrant groups into one place online, and so that our vast immigrant population can access very easily all of these beautiful cultural items in one place, and it gets delivered to them, to their doorsteps. So we do that by ensuring that our vendors who currently have cultural items being sold in their local stores at the moment can come into our platform, display by uploading their products and services so that our vast majority of users can access them. So by bringing these products, these diverse products from one place, we provide so many solutions for cultural connections. We have a lot more in the future to come. We have events, cultural events. We have shows, festivals, carnivals. We have a beautiful package to ensure that if you come here or if you are here from a different culture, you will feel accepted. Now, our
Wow,
product
it's
really
amazing.
cuts across immigrants. We also know that America is diverse. In fact, the 2020 diversity index ratio says that you have 61.1% to meet two people for anywhere of different cultures. So that is the way we are spread as a country in America, and that is also, it creates a market for us because we know people want to have connections to these places that they come from. And by giving them a marketplace with diverse products, we believe that it will be easy to have these connections, going on and forth in our platform.
That's amazing. You know, it's so funny. Many things come to mind as you were sharing about the various cultures and being here in the United States. And there's this old proverb or adage that is saying, is the United States a tossed salad or a stew? And I
Mm,
always say it's a little bit of both, because when you're in the United States, you in your particular culture or ecosystem, if you will. And so
mhm.
therefore you're a salad, but while you're here, you're melding with the culture itself, and that culture is becoming more and more diverse. So it's proven in the quote that you have given with the 61+% of interaction on a daily basis with someone from another culture,
Another
speaking
country, yeah.
another language or from another origin. That's incredible statistics. So also to that point, what is the total immigrant, approximate?
Approximately, depending on the statistics, is
Yes.
45 million,
Wow.
and about 13% of the total American population are people of the immigrant communities. And this is not to mention those who are citizens who share national origins from different countries. This is just immigrants. We're not talking about citizens who are from different places. We're also not talking about interracial, multiracial families, which grew by 33.3% in 2020. So the market is very expansive, but we are first dealing with immigrants. But we know it's bigger than that. It's bigger
Well,
than
and having a multicultural family myself and a husband
great.
who was an immigrant, I completely relate. Finding those products that bring that into my home so my
Yes,
family could actually grow, my children can learn about it, we can eat the food, my husband can cook the food or have various products. I think it's phenomenal. You're sitting on a unicorn. It's a unicorn. So we're just going to call Mamaket the next unicorn.
yes,
Forbes
and
may
we
not
believe
have
so.
said it yet, but Farrar Samani Group has said it here
Yes, we
on
believe
this
so. This is
broadcast.
we have absolutely, we agree with you. That is our belief here in Mama Care. We believe we have a product that will serve the community. We actually intend to create over 3 million jobs in the next 5 years. So we are really about, providing visibility for international stores, creating talent. We have a wide range of cultural activities and engagement that will be happening across the states in the US in the coming years. So look out for us because we have some stuffs coming. We have great stuff. We have some great products. Our MVP will be launched, but we have beyond that, we have a lot of things to show America.
So we'll be launching soon. I'm just going to wrap up by just giving some very key highlights here. You've got an incredible product. It is going to be a unicorn. It is a unicorn. It is
Yes,
meeting the needs of immigrants and multicultural families. It's an
absolutely.
education platform. It's products and services. And when
Yes.
are you going to launch? When do you plan to launch?
So beautiful. So at this point, we are wrapping up our final tests done. We hope by in the next few weeks, we'll be announcing our launch ones.
So our call to action for this, we want people that hear this broadcast to actually connect with Mama Cat. Connect with
Yes.
Mama Cat, be on the wait list, be those first users, those first, go for it and sign on, be an early adopter to this incredible platform. So do link with us, do sign in, send us emails, if you will, send us, we're on Twitter. Give us the Twitter address. It'll also be in this broadcast. We'll have all the connecting subscription for you to be a part of this unicorn. And also, it's not a call to action for investors, but if you're an investor, you want to get in on this. This is get in on.
We are on all social media platforms as at Mamaket Inc. At Mamaket Inc. as spelled. It's going to be also on the platform for you to access. This is the right time to join us because we are about to change the narrative about cultural connection. It is a need, it is a vacuum, and you are in the vanguard of changing that dynamic. So sign up right now. So much.
Excellent. Excellent. Jeannice for our Samani, FS Group LLC, signing off with the new unicorn coming down the pike, CEO of Mamaket. Thank you so much, Newton Ray.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to talk to you today.